hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So I'm coming to you guys with another recap. So today I'm gonna be recapping the Baddies West auditions, y'all. Of course, ain't nothing but an organization, a whole bunch of effery. It's the Zeus Network, okay? Makes sense. So they show all the girls outside in the line and stuff. And mind you, it's in LA, it's in the heat. I hope they gave these girls water. I hope they was allowed to bring water bottles to the audition to where they'll be able to stand outside for those long hours. Because apparently they were standing out there for about like 10 plus hours. This is what some of the girls was claiming. So one of the girls outside, she had a chair, like a metallic chair, talking about, this the chair, I got me a Jonathan chair, so I can hit somebody over the head. I'm like thinking, first of all, Jonathan chair was a lot bigger than that. Okay, and that chair looks like one of those cabaret chairs. Okay, it looked like you got that from Jocelyn from the cabaret. So that chair doesn't look like it could do damage that Jonathan did to Rio. So you gotta try again, girly. And then they show Rock and Janisha. I wish we seen Rock a lot more in the episode because I feel like only time we see Rock is either with Blue or she's fighting. So it's like we want to see in between. So I wish we got to see a little bit more with her, like interacting with like the girls at the auditions and stuff like that. But we didn't get a chance to really see that, which kind of sucks because I wanted to see that. But we did get to see Rock and Janisha for a little bit, and they're just standing there talking about, oh, welcome to the auditions, baze. Woo! Welcome to the auditions. They do one of those, right? So they do one of those, and then the girls are like, oh my god, and then we see all the girls, we see Zoe, we see all the blue girls. The blue girls know, they understood the assignment. They said, the camera right there, I'm finna look right there. The camera right there, I'm finna head right there. Like, we seen SoCal Barbie. That. I already see her about to start singing a song in the chair. She was like, that. And then she kind of stopped. I'm playing. But no, like, it was kind of exciting to see them actually on like a bigger platform because we so used to seeing them either on YouTube or like South Central Baddies and stuff like that. So it was good to see them on Zeus and stuff like that. So then we see a backstage Natalie, Tommy, Bree, and Jayla, and they're all talking about getting to the bag and everything. And then Natalie was just like, so like me and like Rolly, we put our differences to the side in order to get to the mother and bag. Okay. So yeah, and we're in the bay. We're in the bay, okay? Nobody comes to the bay, okay? Even Baywatch, it wasn't even done in the bay. Like she was just like, she made sure to make that like a thing. Like the bay is like Alcatraz or something. It's like nothing's allowed to be there. I did not know the bay was that dangerous. Let's say I'm from the South, baby. Like you maybe I don't know about the West Coast, East Coast type ish. So it's like I was like, wow, the bay is that dangerous, girl. And do you step out and you have to have a Glock 99 or you just bot like right? Like I was like, shush, Natalie, you giving the bay a rough name. And also, I want to know, how did Natalie and Tommy become cool? Because last time we see on the internet, Tommy and Natalie were going at it on live. If you guys have been longtime entertainers, you guys have seen this before because I did a video on it and stuff like that, and like they beefed on live for like a couple years. That was when Natalie started going off on Tommy, like, box me. If you're such a bad B, box me. But they never boxed. You get what I'm saying? But we never got to see how they became cool, or they never really talked about that. Because I want to know. And then thank God for Jayla being there, because she was just like, oh, like, I know we want to see this girl turn up or whatever, but like fighting don't make you a bad girl. Like she made sure to make that a thing. I was like, thank you, Jayla. You have sense. The thing is, Jayla, I just don't like listening to her talk for a long period of time. But when she talks in little increments, she says the truth. I like to hear her talk. It's just when she starts ranting, I'm just like, okay, girl, like, oh, my ear. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I have to take her doses. So Rolly and Jayla and Scotty, they all sit at the table, and Jayla was just like, so how did you feel, Scotty, sitting next to Rolly? Because at the reunion, she slapped you out the South. And now we're in the Bay. So what's up? So I'm like, she ain't say that, but I wish she did. Um, she was Scotty was just like, we made up and stuff. Rolly was like, I apologize to her off camera. We cool, blase blase. I apologize to her for slapping her slapping the dingling out of her, like, we cool, blase, blase, blase. And then Scotty was just like, yeah, like, I didn't know what you guys were doing. Like, I thought you guys were trying to, like, jump. And, like, I told Slim, like, wait, what are you doing? And then, like, Slim stopped right away. So I was just like, what's the tea? So Rolly was like, yeah, I respect you because that was on some real friendship stuff that you was backing up Natalie, blase, blase, blase. I said, poor Slim. She be trying to back up her friend and she get left for dry day and day. But I do agree with Rolly, though, because she didn't have to jump in. Like, that was pointless. Rolly was beating up Natalie. So you jumping in for what? It's not like Rolly can't fight. So that kind of like threw me. So Slim, you took another L, another one. So then the first person who pops up is Zoe 2 times. So if you guys entertainers that do not know Zoe was on Blue Girls Club season 3. She knows Krishan Rock. She's lived with Krishan Rock. Both are from Baltimore. So she starts coming in. She like, yeah, my name is Zoe 2 times. I'm from Baltimore, and like, yeah, like it just means so much to me. Mind you, she crying when she get it. I was like, oh my god, Zoe, it's that cousin that you so embarrassed of because like she'll look touched in the words of Jayla. So you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So like they was like, oh, take your panties off or something like that. So she took her skirt off and stuff like that. And then she was like, it just means so much to me, buzz. This girl tried to interrupt her and they started to next her. This is another thing they kept doing in this auditions that was really annoying. They kept doing next. Like they wouldn't let the girls actually talk. But I know it's because it's a lot of girls at the auditions and they give them like 10 seconds each. So maybe they need to kind of like limit the auditions. Like they have to go through the video and then you have to get an invitation to be able to come to the auditions. That's how I feel like they should start doing it now. Like it should be invitational. It shouldn't just be you walk up. I feel like you have to submit. This is how they should do it. You have to submit a video, and then once you submit the video, then they give you like an email invitation to be like, oh, come to the auditions at this time, buzz it. Bam. Because that'll solve all this problem with a whole bunch of people that know they ain't gonna be on the show. Because one of the girls from Blue Girls Club, Charlotte, I was like, the last season of Blue Girls Club season 4, boring as ever. The girl barely talked even on the show. What you think you gonna do on Baddies? They gonna eat you alive. Like I was like, oh my god. So then Zoe starts crying and stuff like that. She like, yeah, like I'm a brand ambassador, and like, yeah, like I know Krishan and Bleed. Yeah. She didn't say that, but I wish she did, because then it would give her a little bit more relevance. And then Scotty ends up giving her the pink slip, the pink wristband. So I was like, oh, thank God, because Zoe's been through a lot. Like the other day, an entertainer sent me a video of her getting jumped by some people she living with, because she left Baltimore to go to do Blue Girls Club, which is the same show that Rock did, and she never went back home. So she's been hustling in LA to try to, I guess, like make it. So the other day, the people that she lives with or whatever, because she was homeless at one point, they like jumped her and everything. She had like bruises. So I seen that video. This happened like a couple days ago, I think like yesterday or something like that. So I felt so bad for Zoe. So I'm like, poor Zoe. Krishan was nice enough at one point to let her stay with her for a little bit. So just so you guys know, Krishan Rock is not a monster. She actually has a heart. Okay, so just some tidbit for the people that don't know that some of these girls like that. So then the next person that we see is some giddy girl. I don't even remember her name. I just put down giddy girl. So she comes and she's like, I'm a bad girl because like I bought my own house and then I rent it out for like everybody. So like, yeah, I'm a baddie, and like that's why I should be put on the show, because like I'm bad, and like, yeah, I rent it out to people, and they're like, next. She was just like, they're like, can you fight? She's like, yeah, like I beat up my neighbor, and like she didn't want to pay the rent, so I said, boop boop boop. I was like, all right. Okay. So she gets put aside, and then we see this rapper girl come in, and then she raps or whatever, and bad. And this girl from Tornado, her name is Tornado. She's from Baltimore too. I liked her, and I liked what she was wearing too. So Jayla me and Jayla had the same mindset with this, and just the auditions in general, because she wasn't on no hater type ish. That's what I like about Jayla during this episode. Some of these other girls, it seems like they were hating a lot, especially Scotty. So the Tornado girl comes up there, she pop her ish and do her big one. She like, oh, my name's Tornado, whatever. I'm an entrepreneur. I got my own business. Da, da, da. And you know, I love me an entrepreneur, especially a smart entrepreneur. So I was like, yes. So she was promoting herself. Blah, blah, blah. And then Scotty was like, no, don't give her the ticket. Don't give her the ticket. Not gonna lie, if the Tornado girl had popped Scotty real quick before walking out to Janisha, she wouldn't have been wrong. So I'm just saying, like, you was really hating Scotty. I don't know why, because it's like next season I'm scared for her, because I feel like they're gonna, if she come back, they're gonna bring home some powerhouses and she gonna get beat up she gonna beat a Slim. Like they just gonna be beating up on her like every chance that they could get. Like there's gonna be a rock on there that's just gonna boop 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 every chance she talks. So I'm just saying. And then we see Amberlyn too from Blue Girls Club. Amberlyn was the one, she had like the boobs out and then she had the pasties over it. She's from Blue Girls Club season 1. She was on the same season as Rock. Poor Pooh, she got next so quick. She was just like, my name Amberlyn or whatever. I'm from the Blue Girls Club. I'm from New Orleans. And then they were like, next. I was like, oh, poor Pill. I felt so bad for Amberlyn. Like some of these girls travel far in between. And not gonna lie, she should have slapped the girl that kept interrupting her, because there was some girl that came up the same time she did, and they were interrupting her. And they could barely hear what she was saying, but they still next her. And like I said, we seen Charlotte from Blue Girls Club season 4. I'm talking about the girl left early too. She didn't even finish the whole time at the Blue Girls Clubhouse. Like, come on, like this girl named Cocaine Red comes and she starts rapping. She like and really goes, so you mean to tell me you bulldozed your way through the audience to rap that? And I'm like, ew. I didn't think she did that bad. Let me know what you guys think. I didn't think she rapped that bad, like at all, to be honest. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't horrible. They ended up next to her too. I think I feel like Rolly's a little pressed because it's a lot of rap girls that's coming, and I think she wants to be the only cast member that's a rap girl. But Stunner Girl, she gets casted. She's a well-known rap girl, so baby. I'm just saying, Rolly, like it just seemed like she was like, I swear, I don't want to see another girl on here that raps again. Da, da, da. And I'm like, what if that's their talent? What if that's the thing they want to show it to you? So it's like, I don't get that. I feel like that's on some hating stuff, but let me know what y'all think. And then some girl, Aaliyah, came. She did something that was really smart. She played her music on her speaker. So she was like, da-da, she was playing it as she came up. I was like, see, that's creative. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was creative of her. She was pretty too. And she got her next ticket. And this girl comes next with some maracas, with some chakras, girl. The little tambourine. You know, at church with me. She came with the tambourine and stuff like that. She tried to talk. And they're like, why you got that for? Rolly's like, why you got that for? Next. I'm like, oh my God. They just kept nexting these girls. So then, after that happens, we see this girl. She had like red hair, right? And she had this outfit on. She was giving, her outfit was giving Ice Spice. So she came there, she does the dance. She does the, you thought I was feeling you? And then she just boop, 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 boop. She put her hand in there. You know the dance stuff. You know what I'm talking about. And then all the girls were like, "What? You're not going to introduce yourself? You're not going to say your name?" So she came back and tried to like fight Jailer and one of the girls, right? So then security gets her out, and then Bree starts going crazy. She's like, "No, you're not gonna fight my girls. We're sisters. We're sisters. You're not gonna fight our girls. No, you not. No, you not. You got me messed up. We're sisters. All of us are sisters, okay? Even though one of them told me I was a prostitute, but I don't care. We're sisters. Yeah." She was just going crazy. I'm like, Bree, sit down. Like, she was doing a little too much because you didn't have that energy in season 2. So it's kind of confusing to see this on Baddies West auditions because, like, The security she was already out the door. Even the security was like, oh, sit your, putting their arm like, oh, sit your, like, sit down, Bree. That just threw me. I was like, whoa. And then this girl came with big fur on her shoulders. I'm gonna call her Big Furrer because she came with the big bird, the big big bird fur on her shoulder. She was cute too. She was like, "Oh, I'm an asset. I'm not a liability. A lot of these girls be liabilities. I could get to the mother bag, the actual bag, not the grocery bag. So we're gonna get it together, and we're gonna be a liability. We're gonna be an asset, not a liability. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up." Right? So they end up giving her a ticket. She was cute. Like they picked some of the girls they picked, they did the right choice. But I feel like some of the girls they didn't pick, they didn't give them enough of a chance. And then the girl, keep that in mind. Remember, I told you about the girl that did the Ice Spice move. She came back with her homegirl. So her homegirl just started running up to the judges' table, and then security they beeline her. They beeline her. So she tried to run up. So the Ice Spice girl with the red hair, the dark skinned girl, she tries to fight them too, because that's why her homegirl ran in. So then that's when Bree goes even more crazy. She like, no, you're not gonna do that. Jump us. I dare Aliana to jump us. I dare y'all. Rolly was funny. Rolly was just like, okay, y'all try to run up on me. Watch when I get my bag, though. Watch when I get my bag, though. You gonna see that Glock in my bag, though. Basically saying she got some of that heavy artillery, because you know all the baddies are from the military and are militants, because they be out in the field, like in Natalie's words, they be out in the field. So she had her militant weaponry in her bag. So she was saying, any of these girls trying to run up, she boop, 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 pop, 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 clap, clap, clap in the West. Okay, so I said, you better carry your concealed weapon, Rolly. And this next girl comes in, she has like lingerie on, and they're already automatically like, nope, next. And then this Haitian girl comes. So she comes in, she's like, oh, mwen van pate, makon sa ma fe la, but mwen bel, mwen think myself a baddie. Translation, she was basically like, I don't know, at the end of the day, I'm a baddie. I'm from the 305. I'm Haitian. She was very timid and quiet, but she was bad. She was bad. I said, oh, she's pretty, but she was just timid. And I think it's because her English wasn't the best. That I could just, it's because I'm Haitian. So I was like, I peeped. I don't think her English was the best. That's why she didn't really like, she was so timid, but she was bad. But she ended up getting a ticket or whatever. And the girls was hating on her. But thank God for Jayla, because Jayla was just like, no, like, you bad because you ain't got to do too much. Like you're yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I messed with Jayla. Like, she wasn't being a hater. Okay? She wasn't being a hater. Okay, so this next girl that got her ticket, she was from Rhode Island. So she comes in and she's like, I'm the baddest promoter in here. I'm from Rhode Island or whatever. I bring out the baddest girls. We're talking about Johnson, we're talking about Krishan Rock, we're talking about Blueface. Okay, I even bring out the baddies if y'all want me to. I'm the baddest promoter in Rhode Island. Yes. So what, y'all gonna give me a ticket or not? So they gave her a ticket because of her confidence and stuff like that. She was very humble and stuff like that. I hope she gets casted. I liked her. The girl with the green from Rhode Island, that was like the last girl to get her ticket on the episode, I believe. She needs to get casted. I really, really liked her. So she ends up getting her pink slip. And the next thing we see, she goes outside do the interview. She was like, big Cubana, Latina, we need Latina representation. Big Cubana. I said, okay then. I could tell she was Cuban or something like that. So then after that, this next girl comes out and they just start, this other girl tries to interrupt her. They just start boop, 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 boop. They just start fighting. And then the episode ends there. And the girl who won the fight, Scotty, which I thought was funny. Scotty was funny for this. She hopped over. She was jumping on the girl that was winning, was giving her a pink ticket. That was funny. But they need to do better with the organization of these auditions, because not every 2 seconds we just trying to see a girl come up and get next. Like, even American Idol allowed the bad singers to sing badly. So I know y'all could do it a little bit better. Maybe I should do the auditions in 2 days instead of 1. So that way I could have more time to see the girls and how the energy they bring in. That's what I think. All right, entertainers, let me know what you guys think about the auditions. Stay tuned for the after show, and we are out, babies.
No personal thing.